Hi everybody, welcome back to WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. We're about to head into February Week 2. Just got one quick thing to announce. Quarterly, we're going to be having BWA Center Stage events. These are collaborations between BWA, PWJ, and Lucha Libre Magica. First one's in March, June, September, and then December, the week before Grapple Legends. They are a lot more like Saturday night's main event type things as opposed to actual PLEs. I'm not going to charge $700,000 million gazillion dollars to watch it with a bunch of ads. But yeah, it is. I mean, none of my shit's fucking P. You don't pay for any of my shit, but in this grand scheme of PLE versus like Saturday night's main event and stuff like that, that's what this is. For the US side, TBD, LAW, BCW, I'll figure out a new one for them. I'll figure out one for them as well, because I don't want to run Grapple Legends 4 times a year. The main reason I've done this is just so we can get rivalries sorted out and be a bit more consistent with title matches and stuff. And so rivalries can blow off and shit like that. So that's why I've done that. But we got a few weeks to go until the first center stage. So let's head into February Week 2. D'Lo Richardson faces Bowen Griffin in an Extreme Rules match. Gabriel Slade, Paragon J. Pierce. Red and Justine take on Melee Fanny Fan and Levi Kushida. Dalton Braddock faces Jacob Cassidy. Buzz faces Chosen. And another fucking women's title match. Triple threat Falls Count Anywhere. Jessica Morrigan, Hayley K. Winters and Lillian Nolan. Sorry, there are 3 titles on this show. Sorry, let me just check the match tables. I don't fucking know. Edit divisions. See, I'm number 1 contender. Okay, so why is Jessica in there and not Amira or Cindy Cole? And then Chosen's number 1 for that. Let's check participants. No, Abyss isn't in there. No, I need to go out of that, don't I? D'Lo doesn't have an injury because he wrestled last week. I wrestled him last week. Almost seems like it's artificially padding the fucking... See, this shit's why we need the shit like fucking center stage and that. Because for the 3rd week in a row, Baron Blade has booked the women in the... I mean, that's fine to book them in the... But it's just like... And it's always a triple threat as well. Fucking... Cameron Taylor won it in a triple threat. She lost it the week after in a triple threat. And then tonight in the main event, we've got another triple threat for the women's title. It's... And last week was a Falls Count Anywhere. So maybe just fucking mix it up a bit. Have some variety. But it is what it is. Let's start show. We're watching another women's triple threat again. Because I'll make a record of all the title matches. D'Lo Brown, the champion, who hasn't defended it since he won it against Bowen Griffin, who defended both his titles in the last couple of weeks. Bowen Griffin gets the win. Gabriel Slade and Paragon J. Pierce. Paragon J. Pierce gets the win. Paragon J. Pierce and Rage are now enemies. Gabriel Slade and Rage are now allies. Paragon J. Pierce came out of the match with a win and tried to make an example of Gabriel Slade with a career-threatening attack. Rage made the timely save and stopped the attack, likely crossing with a dangerous superstar in the process. So, I have some involvement. Okay, I fucking saved Gabriel Slade from Paragon J. Pierce. Red and Justine versus Melee Fan and Levi Kushida. They get the win. It's supposed to be Red and Hayley Kay, but Hayley Kay's got the title match. Jacob Cassidy takes on Dalton Braddock. Dalton Braddock picking up the win. Buzz versus Chosen. Buzz picking up the win. Jerome and Buzz are enemies. Chosen's on a cold streak. Jerome's turned heel. Alright. Chosen and failed to back up their promise and could not win the match. This failed attempt to capture the attention of the WWE Universe will set them back for a while, or the BCW Universe for a while. Women's title match.
The following contest is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yay! I haven't seen one of them in 7 days. Money, 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 money. At least he put a last name in the nameplate as opposed to either last year or the year before when he didn't. It was just Jessica. Spencer.
But now everything that I learned to hate came out for you to see. I don't want you to promise you can change everything and make it better. Cause you can bet I'm gonna end up ruining it forever. And every time you think you got everything put back together, I end up making more regret.
Cameron Taylor won a fatal four-way. So it was Alexa Stone, Geneva Rose, Cindy Colton, Cameron Taylor. Yeah, this is still not the second consecutive Falls Count Anywhere triple threat match. Kelly Kay Winters was in the title match last week. She was too busy slapping her own ass while Lillian Nolan picked up the win. Ooh. Triangle. I mean, it nearly cost her again, didn't it? I mean, read the room, love. Oh! At least you didn't smack her ass then. Ow. Got a cover, this could be it. Oh. Oh. Nasty. Yeah, well done. Haley K. Winters doing helicopter dick. Oh, cover. Roll up. At least this time they fought all around the ring. Oh, a spear! I mean, the camera setup on that was actually immaculate for once. That wasn't, but you know what came before it? Snake Eyes on the apron and a cover while Lillian Nolan taunts, but ooh, bit of fucking ramp action. Well, there she goes again. Figure four. Nolan there to break it up. Oh, cross armbar. Winters there to break it up. This is one of the better Falls Count Anywhere matches I've seen, because they have actually gone all around ringside without, you know, just the tip into the ramp area. Oh my god. I mean, apart from this, there's that weird fucking arm thing that she beat Zoe Storm with. Not even a 2 count, and, you know, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so in terms of traversal and, you know, the moving around, oh, it's been one of the better matches. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. A fucking German suplex into the steel steps head first. That was gnarly. There's a lot of gnarly shit. There's a couple of fucking weird ass issues, but on the most part, that was a decent little match. Like, maybe like pay attention to shit. I mean, she won the match in the end, but there was that clothesline, and we missed the fucking thanks replay. So was Kevin Dunn too busy trying to focus on Roman Reigns? Haley K. Winters, the BCW Women's Champion. That is, she is now, I believe, the 5th BCW Women's Champion in less than 6 weeks. Basler, Geneva, Cameron, Lillian, and now, yeah, Haley K. Winters. I mean, I hate when fucking title bollocks happens like that. I mean, people probably get sick of seeing Guardian Prime or whatever character I'm rocking hold the title for so long, but it's because of shit like this. Yeah, I want to have, like, show decent title reigns, long title reigns, you know, build up the title and that shit, but I don't see how fucking changing hands every week, the hot potato system, helps anyone. Sure as hell doesn't help the belt. Anyway, I'm being a bit bitchy, aren't I? That was a good match. I should probably... But it's just... It's not so much the match itself that's the issue. It's everything beforehand. I mean, in terms of like the lineage of the BCW Women's Championship. Anyway, let's move on to LAW. Let's see what we got there. Jacob Cassidy, Christopher Bennett, and Disco Doug in a triple threat. Lillian Nolan, Carly Prime in a promo. Dahlia with El Ordinario versus Delilah. Okay. Red and Hayley Kay. Hayley Kay's back in there to resume her rivalry with Melee Fan and Levi Kushida. Moreno takes on Alexa Stone, and 83 challenges Bowen Griffin for the LAW Championship. Let's just... That's fair. I haven't done as much on LAW as I have on BCW. And we should check the divisions for all of them, actually. Carly Prime, #1 contender. If Dahlia ever fucking defends it. Maybe there was rumours backstage that General Manager Crash Pastel, his friend DJ Pants, was backstage, and he invited Dahlia Hex to couch on the couch. To fuck on the couch. And she rejected, and DJ Pants was like, you should be grateful, you should be thanking me for these opportunities, and that's probably why Dahlia Hex hasn't defended the title yet and why she's barely been booked. Because she refused to couch on Pants' couch. And then El Ordinario is #1 contender to the Next Gen Championship. Okay. We'll check TBD, we'll check all these quickly. 83 for the TBD title as well. That's probably going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, there's nothing else for TBD. There's no mid-card belt. I might make one, I don't know. On BWA, Jinping still #1 contender. I am well down there. But that's fine. I've had like one match. I don't even know if I've wrestled on BWA yet. I can't even remember. Watanabe, #1 contender. And Ariel Vazla, #1 contender. Okay. Lucha Libre Magica. Dragasan, and then I'm #2 contender. Okay. Cameron Taylor, #1 contender. I don't think Geneva Rose has defended that yet. Dalton Braddock, #1 contender to Santiana's Heritage Championship. Oh, Shag, yeah. I should probably... That's why they're not being booked. I was wondering why Sophia Harper Emerson wasn't fucking getting booked. There we go. She might start getting booked now. And I should probably just go back and do it here as well. There's no one in other. So she is being... Have I only assigned them to that one? Right, who was it? There was Sophia Harper Emerson. There was also Zhao Hao. She needs to be added to PWJ. Who else was there? Susan. Ah, yeah, because she's set for the more European side. Sophia, yeah, okay. So they are fucking assigned. Let's just check Pro Wrestling Japan's divisions. Brad Taylor's number one contender. I'm second. Wonder Girl Dynamite's the number one contender there. And Wonder Boy Alpha is number one contender to the TV championship. We've got more others here. I mean, if they're on the show, they should probably be put into there. The captain, Psycho Sally, Carly Prime. Actually, I don't know if they were supposed... No, leave her in. I mean, yeah, because I keep all the women touring. I've been toying with the idea of doing like a women's only show. I had this idea last year for a show called Fatale, as in Femme Fatale, but I'm never really pulled the trigger on it. Might not be a bad idea to consider that. I don't know. LAW. So we're going to be watching the main event, 83 versus Bowen Griffin. So before that though, triple threat action. Jacob Cassidy beats Christopher Bennett and Disco Doug. Lillian Nolan versus Carly Prime. In a promo, no one won. Dahlia Hex versus her twin sister Delilah Hex. El Ordinario is involved in this somehow. I mean, he's beefing Dahlia, I think. Okay. Yeah. Oh, now they're allies. What? A strong win by Dahlia Hex was celebrated with El Ordinario despite their superstars also being rivals. The competitive sportsmanship just goes to show how far these two want to climb the proverbial ladder as they cheer each other on to face the best versions of themselves in their future big match. Okay. Victory for Melee Fanny Fan and Levi Kushida. Alexa Stone versus Moreno. Moreno picks up the win. And the main event is the LAW Championship match between Bowen Griffin and 83. Okay, let's go to the main event. The LAW Championship is on the line.
And his opponent from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Bowen the Hammer Griffin.
So I am paying attention. It's just my son Bradley, the LLM champion, has missed his bus. So we're trying to figure out. He needs to go back for his wrestling class later. So we're just trying to figure out. I'm discussing, messaging him, trying to figure something out because he's got like fucking 4 hours to wait. I don't really want him waiting out there for 4 hours, and neither does he. H-bomb there. Cover. Not even a 2. New champion. There it is.
Here is your winner,
Phone home. We've got a new LAW champion, folks. Bowen Griffin's reign has ended. And it just took us straight back there really, really quickly. Yeah, so that is it for LAW. 2 title changes this week so far. BCW Women's Championship changed hands again. And Bowen Griffin has lost his 2nd championship after losing the TBD championship to Johnny Morales a couple of weeks ago, who then lost it last week to Matthew Garcia, who Bowen Griffin beat last week in an LAW title defense. Universe. I'd say never change, but please fucking do. Alright, so on TBD, we've got Jacob Cassidy versus Antonio Dominguez, He was Rodriguez last year. El Mago Jr. and Chosen versus Rage and Justine. Okay. El Ordinario takes on Moreno. Red takes on Melee Fan. Cole Quinn and Odyssey Rift teaming up to take on the Lock and Dalton Braddock. The main event's obviously a title match. 83 takes on Matthew Garcia. Extreme Rules. Okay. Sure. Jacob Cassidy loses to Antonio Dominguez. Okay. It's fine. I don't even like Justine. I will die on the hill, and I think a few people agree with me on this, that LJ forgiving Justine at WrestleMania, was it 23? LJ forgiving Justine at WrestleMania should have been optional. We shouldn't have been forced to forgive her, because I wouldn't have fucking forgiven her. After the way she treated LJ at the Elimination Chamber and after, I wouldn't have fucking forgiven Justine. Maybe not immediately, maybe eventually burn mend fences, but not immediately. And it presented a really interesting, it was an interesting story though, like, when it came to like the fucking shit talking and the beef between Justine and Molly Holly, like, who was really in the right? You can't really tell that. Because, you know, it seems like it's Molly Holly, but then, you know, she gets on your side when Justine betrays you, and then fucking spoilers for 2K23, by the way. And then she gets pissy and attacks you. It's like neither of them, they're both as bad as each other, I think. Oh, I'm Justine. I don't want to be Justine. Fuck that. I will happily be Disco Doug, but I will not be Justine. Oh, shit. That was nasty. She should be fine. Yeah, tag chosen, Justine. He's your partner now. Okay, maybe he's not. Oi! You little bitch. You fucking bitch. I am fucking... You don't do that, not to rage. Is mine. Justine. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. I'm bringing him in, Justine. There you go. Sorry. Tag me in. I forgot what the tag button is. Nice. No, don't. Oh, you. Why? Why taunt the mat? I hate when the AI does that. It's like a scripted fucking hot tag. You'll notice I don't let that shit happen much. Justine. No. Oh, bollocks. I fucked this up now. I went to... Ref, what are you doing? Justine. Justine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Justine! I know I shouldn't have tagged you. Yeah, tag me. Right, that. Yeah, sure. Justine! Justine! Fucking hell! Thanks, Justine. Gonna tag me in now. Oh my God. She won't tag me in. Tag me. Fucking tag me. I can't break the pin. I can't break the pin because I've got him by accident trying to call for the tag. I don't know. Are you gonna tag me? No, she's not gonna fucking tag me. See, he didn't let the hot tag happen, did he? Justine. Tag me. Thank you. Why was there a reversal for the tag then? Tits. I was locked still as Justine, and I think AI just wasted the Dragon Sleeper. It's fine. It's fine. Bitch, we're not done yet. Get in that corner. Oh shit. Oh shit, he hit me with a fucking... Okay. Oh, we're going to see that. Yeah. This was gnarly. He were folded like a stack of tea towels. And then he hit the fucking psycho knee. Hidden blade. And then the Dragon Sleeper. Okay. El Ordinario takes on Moreno. El Ordinario defeats Moreno. We've got Red versus Melee Fan. Red picking up the victory. Cole Quinn teaming with his fucking blood enemy, his arch enemy, Odyssey Rift, to take on the Lock and Dalton Braddock. I've got a feeling there's a tag team fucking cutscene there. They still get the win though. Cole Quinn and Odyssey Rift are now I thought they were enemies before. They were beefing. Tempers erupted after one-upmanship between rivals in their tag team match. A blind tag from Odyssey Rift crossed the line for Cole Quinn and was met with a stiff punch as they walked out of the match. Odyssey Rift ironically got the spotlight they wanted as they were left to face stacked odds alone against their tag partner opponents. Right. Okay. Main event time. TBD Championship on the line as 83, the new LAW champion, challenges, well, the new TBD champion Matthew Garcia. Let's get to it.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the TBD Championship.
That's a wall, mate.
I had nothing to say.
Introducing the challenger from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, E.T. And his opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 163 pounds.
Camera needs to go a bit down.
Matthew Anomaly Garcia.
Jesus Christ. Spencer, stop. Just someone walking past, they're allowed to do that. You don't need to yap every time someone exists. Was that the Eugene shotgun drop kick? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Garcia retains. And that was a flurry at the end, wasn't it? There's that springboard crossbody that didn't quite connect. So the Eugene shotgun drop kick. And then this, whatever the hell this is. That's mental. Garcia retains. I mean, 83 couldn't kick out anyway. It's probably got CTU from the ref twatting his head. Yeah, ending was hot, but you know it was also way too soon. I don't know if I know there's the wear and tear thing for if you've wrestled twice in one night or multiple times in one night, but I don't know if it applies to night after night. Like 83 did fight a title match last night on LAW. And tonight is for a title match, so I don't know if that applies. Anyway, let's move on to BWA. Brad Taylor takes on Carlos Drago. Eddie K. Winters and Red take on Wonder Dream. D'Lo Richardson faces Eddie England. The Kings of Korea take on the Brotherhood of Shadows. What am I fucking saying? Jace Austin takes on Crimson Huerta. And Cindy Colt faces Mai Su. So there's no title matches on this show. That's fun. We're gonna watch Bradley's match. Because that's the rivalry has been cooking. And I just want to check, is there a rivalry? Yes, there is. Because, remember, the opening match of the first BWA show, Carlos Drago beat Brad Taylor. So what's the match in force? A ringside post brawl? Okay, we'll see what it is when we get into it. But yeah, let's do this. Ringside post-match brawl. This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is art attack.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 234 pounds, the Lucha Libre World
Oh. What? Now that happened, didn't it? He levitated. Now what's going on? Jay Driller? Oh, and fucking Drago straight up. Shit, rolling stunner. Fuck. I think Bradley had to win that to trigger the cutscene because otherwise it would have triggered by now. Shit. It's the J Driller. And Drago does the, not the fired up thing, the adrenaline rush. Completely no sold it.
Here is your winner,
I mean, that is twice Carlos Drago has beaten Bradley. Nothing changed there because the cutscene didn't happen. I'm guessing Bradley had to win to trigger it. I mean, yeah, I know they're enemies. Anyway, let's go through the rest of the card because there's nothing else to, no title matches. Wonder Dream beat Hayley K. Winters and Red. D'Lo Richardson defeats Eddie England. The Kings of Korea beat the Brotherhood of Shadows. Chase Austin defeats Crimson Huerta. And Mai Su wins her debut. I want checking for rivalry shit. Okay, so Cindy Colt tried to bitch out. And Mai Su, sister of Naksu. I don't want to do that. I want to see if I could read the news. There was the only rivalry matches, so that's fine. Yeah, Mai Su gets the win on her debut. So, up next, Lucha Libre Magica. Okay, so Lucha Libre Magica, we've got Edward Connors taking on Crimson Huerta. Red and Hayley K. Winters are beefing Melee Fan and Levi Kushida again. Carly Prime takes on April Lopez. Brad Taylor takes on Jacob Cassidy. Torres and Santiana take on Psycho Sally and Johnny Morales. The main event, Alexa Stone takes on Susan. So I don't think Bradley will have a rivalry action because his rivalry is on BWA. Yeah. So we'll oh, so that's a Cameron Taylor thing. All right. Okay. So we'll watch the Brad Taylor Jacob Cassidy match. But first, Edward Connors beats Crimson Huerta. Levi and Melee beat Red and Hayley K. Winters. April Lopez beats Carly Prime. Brad Taylor takes on Jacob Cassidy. I just realised we're still in the fucking Esther Tal. The last couple of shows, they brought enough people in, so... Lady Guerrero tribute there in Mexico. Oh, okay. Apparently there's a patch 1.11. Oh. Oh. Oh, I caught it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, this could be the end. Oh. Yeah. Hell of an effort from J-Cast, though. Brad Taylor. Oh, my son, I should know his last name. I'm not Michael Libre. Brad Taylor picking up the win. I mean, he is the LLM champion. And performances like that show why. There's that rolling elbow, forearm. Just skip over the fucking tombstone. Okay. Brotherhood of Shadows take on Psycho Sally and Johnny Morales. Fucking Psycho Sally and Johnny Morales win. In the main event, Alexa Stone takes on Susan. Susan gets the win. The strong win in celebration by Alexa Stone's victory was interrupted by an unexpected attack. Cameron Taylor's ambush was carried in full aggression with the use of a kendo stick. Alexa Stone lost. See, Susan won. Susan, who believes in paternity fraud and has already forgiven herself for cheating. She won. Universe. Anyway, Pro Wrestling Japan is next to wrap up this episode. Henry Clark takes on Joseph Luther. Red and Haley K. Winters take on Wonder Dream again. The Brotherhood of Shadows take on Levi and Fanny. Edward Connors takes on Chase Austin. What a triple threat tornado tag. The Lock and the Dark Horse take on Crimson Muerta and LJ. And they face Susan and the female player from My Rise 2K22. In the main event, D'Lo Richardson faces Lillian Nolan with Maisu in her corner. Okay. I am very curious about that. And I'm also a bit curious about that as well. But we're going to go with the main event. The two champions. BCW men's champion, former BCW women's champion. So... Henry Clark was blindsided from behind with an attack by Joseph Luther before the match could start. Fight between the rivals continued even after the referee called off the match. Okay, the assailant just couldn't wait for the big match before getting his hands on the opponent. Alright. That's what happens when you pay bullies to attack him at school. He just wanted to draw. Red and Haley K. Winters take on Wonder Dream. Victory for Wonder Dream. Levi and Fanny Fan defeat the Brotherhood of Shadows. Edward Connors manages to pick up a victory for the Brotherhood though, defeating Chase Austin. Susan and the female My Rise 2K22 player defeat the Lock and the Dark Horse and Crimson Murder and LJ. And let's see what's going on here. Manager's chair assist. Okay. I'm still in the dome because I forgot to switch it back.
Champion
I'm sure Stone Cold did that one time. Went up top or onto the middle rope, and then just got down. Dale was a Stone Cold fan. Stone Cold, Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels. They're his favourites back in the day. Oh yeah, cutscene, so... Oh, lovely. I thought he fell off then. Oh, missed that. And she did that weird ass fucking armbar sig. Ow. Oh, get in the ring. What's Mysu doing? That's a really dodgy place to have a fucking cutscene trigger. Oh. Referee's down though. Cross armbar. D'Lo gets out of it. Ref's getting back up. Oh. Oh, and he hits it. That corkscrew elbow. Going for the cover. D'Lo gets the win. She more than held her own in that though. I really enjoyed that match. And the ref counting 1, 2, 3. It is over. Okay. And that was the main event of Pro Wrestling Japan. I've got to go and check what this patch is about. And that's going to do it for that episode. It's been a decent little... That was a good match. Brad and J-Cass was a good match. Me and Justine was frustrating at times, but, you know, it was fun for what it was. Bradley and Drago was fun. Yeah, it's not been a bad show, this one. But yeah, that's going to do it. Week 3, I might as well just stay in the Dome for the rest of the month in Estatal, because the plan was to run the Estatal and the Dome at the end of each month. So I might as well, we've only got 2 weeks left of this month, I'll probably switch it back to the Plaza and the Hall after, for the start of March. But yeah, anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.